Right word at the right time. This is the foremost requirement of fluency. Did you know? Over 3,000 words are commonly used by native speakers in everyday conversations. So, we need to have different methods to retain these words to our memory. One effective method is to associate some of them with various careers. We all engaged in some careers and also have some knowledge about other careers as well. Therefore, it will be easy for us to connect words with careers and remember it. Now, let's start with a chef. Although not everyone is a professional chef, the activities of a chef are executed by everyone to varying degrees. So, let's try to organize and learn some words and phrases used in the language of the kitchen. In the kitchen, a chef works with many tools like knives, spoons, and bowls. While we often call these tools by simple names, each one has its own special name. We're going to learn what each tool is really called. Then, we'll look at the correct words used for cooking methods, how to present food, table manners, and etiquette. Let's start with knives. Chef's knife. A versatile knife used for all general purposes. Paring knife. A small knife used for peeling and slicing of fruits and vegetables. Bread knife. A long knife with a serrated edge, ideal for slicing bread without crushing it. Boning knife. A thin, flexible knife used for removing bones from meat and poultry. Carving knife. A long, thin knife used for slicing thin cuts of meat. Santoku knife. A Japanese-style knife used for slicing, dicing, and mincing, known for its sharpness and precision. Now, we will do a memory game. Take a few seconds and try to memorize these words. Afterwards, I will hide these names and will give you 3 seconds to say it one by one. Now, you may say aloud the first one. Now the second. Continue. Okay. Now I am going to hide a name randomly. Please say aloud the name here. Now here. Here. And here. If you could get all the words correctly, we can proceed to the next section. Now, let us learn about the various types of spoons. The first one is the tablespoon. It is a large spoon used for serving or eating main courses. Teaspoon. A small spoon used for stirring beverages or eating desserts. A tablespoon can contain 3 times teaspoon content. Soup spoon. A round, deep spoon used for eating soup or other liquid foods. Dessert spoon. A spoon larger than a teaspoon but smaller than a tablespoon, used for eating dessert. Slotted spoon. A spoon with slots or holes, used to remove food from liquid while leaving the liquid behind. Now, as earlier, I am going to hide the names and you may try to say aloud it from top to bottom. Now, let us talk about different types of bowls. Mixing or serving bowl. This is a large bowl used for mixing and serving. Soup bowl. A deep bowl designed specifically for serving soup. Salad bowl. A large bowl used for mixing and serving salad. Cereal bowl. A medium-sized bowl used for serving cereal and other breakfast foods. Now you check if you remember these names. Now, let us talk about the cooking methods. Searing. Searing is the method of cooking the food item quickly at a high temperature to create a browned crust. Roasting. It is the method of cooking food in an oven, allowing heat to circulate around the food. Poaching is cooking the food gently in liquid just below the boiling point. Braising is the method of cooking food slowly in a little liquid in a covered pot. And reduction. Simmering a liquid to evaporate water, intensifying flavor and thickening the sauce. There are some words used for describing a few basic activities in the kitchen. Let us learn them. Mise en place. This is the preparation and organization of ingredients before cooking begins. Julienne. A precision cutting technique resulting in thin, matchstick-like strips. Blanching. Briefly boiling food, then plunging it into cold water to stop the cooking process. Deglazing. Adding liquid to a pan to dissolve cooked food remnants for a sauce. Emulsifying. Mixing two ingredients together that normally don't mix, like oil and vinegar. Now, let us learn the names given to various cuisines. Fusion cuisine. Combining elements of different culinary traditions into a single dish. Umami. A savory taste, one of the 5 basic tastes, often called the 5th taste. Al dente. Cooking pasta until it is still firm when bitten, not soft or overcooked. Sushi. A Japanese dish featuring vinegared rice combined with other ingredients such as seafood, vegetables, and sometimes tropical fruits. Tapas. A variety of Spanish appetizers or snacks, may be cold or hot. Presentation matters. Whether it's plated service or buffet style, how food is presented on the table is crucial. Let us learn those styles. Buffet. Food is set out on a long table for self-service. Banquet style. Food is served on large platters in a formal setting. À la carte. Dishes are individually priced and ordered separately. Prix fixe. A set menu with a fixed total price for a number of courses. Plated. Food is individually arranged and served on plates from the kitchen. Now, there are some words connected with the management of kitchen. Let us see them. BOH, back of house. The area in a restaurant where food is prepared and cooked, typically includes the kitchen and staff areas. FOH, front of house. The area in a restaurant where guests are served, including the dining room and reception area. Expediter. A person who communicates orders and coordinates between the kitchen and the waitstaff to ensure timely service. Sous chef. The second in command in a kitchen, responsible for supervising kitchen staff and managing kitchen operations in the head chef's absence. Sommelier. A trained and knowledgeable wine professional, typically working in fine restaurants, who specializes in all aspects of wine service. Pairing. The process of selecting a wine that complements the flavors of a meal, enhancing the dining experience. Tannins. Natural compounds in certain wines that contribute to the bitterness, astringency, and complexity of the wine's flavor. Now, you may check if you remember the new words learned in this section. What does mise en place refer to in culinary fundamentals? Answer: preparation. Which of the following best describes buffet in methods of food presentation? Self-service. What is the role of sommelier in wine and beverage pairing? Wine expert. Which culinary technique involves cooking food slowly in a little liquid in a covered pot? Braising. What is the meaning of al dente in cuisine exploration? Firm. Which method of food presentation involves food being individually priced and ordered separately? À la carte. In kitchen management, what does BOH stand for? Back of house. What is the primary characteristic of food served family style? Shared dishes. Which culinary fundamental involves briefly boiling food then plunging it into cold water? Blanching. What does vintage refer to in wine and beverage pairing? Harvest year. A bonus tip now. Table etiquette varies significantly across different cultures and locations, yet its practice plays a crucial role in facilitating smooth communication with serving staff during meals. By understanding and adhering to specific dining protocols, especially regarding the placement of spoons and forks after eating, diners can convey their meal completion status without verbal communication, ensuring a seamless dining experience. Now, watch the placement of spoon and fork to indicate certain messages. Subscribe, like, and share to explore and learn vocabulary specific to various careers. This approach not only makes it easier to remember the terms but also helps you understand the activities associated with different professions.